My physician colleagues that are here with me today, and I represent more than 60 physicians in North Dakota who all strongly support Measure 1 and would encourage all of you to do so. We are physicians who practice in multiple areas of medicine all across North Dakota, and we do not represent any specific health organization. We care for our patients from the very beginning of life until the time of death. And most of us are from North Dakota. Most of us did our training here and have practiced the greater part of our medical career right here in the state. We all hold fast to the principle that the government should not interfere with physician-patient relationships. We firmly believe that end-of-life decisions are deeply personal matters, best decided by patients or by their loved ones if they are unable to do so for themselves. We have a great passion and concern for those families who are struggling with the pain of infertility. We all care deeply about our patients, and we care about what's good for North Dakota, and we all believe that Measure 1 is good for North Dakota. Measure 1 is a proposed constitutional amendment put forth by our legislators that states the inalienable right to life of every human being at any stage of development must be recognized and protected. Why do we need such an amendment? Well, outside proponents of unlimited abortion rights have targeted states like North Dakota to try and overturn the common sense laws related to abortion that have been passed with overwhelming approval by our state legislators. Laws such as parental notification if a minor is seeking an abortion, regarding licensing and credentialing of abortion providers within the state of North Dakota, and the prevention of partial birth abortions. These are common sense laws that the overwhelming majority of North Dakotans favor. These outside proponents of unrestricted abortion, with the help of a single sympathetic judge, have successfully overturned one law based on the interpretation that our Constitution guarantees an overt right to abortion without restriction under any circumstances. This interpretation paves the way to have all of our common sense laws related to abortion overturned. Measure 1 would give clearer language in the Constitution to legislators and judges that the default interpretation of our laws is to protect life. This would prevent a single judge from overturning the common sense laws passed by our legislators. Opponents of the measure have raised concerns that this will have unintended consequences that will affect the physician-patient relationship, our ability to enact our patients' wishes regarding end-of-life care, and the ability of fertility specialists to provide in vitro fertilization services. We have studied this measure in great detail, and if we had any concern that these things would happen, we would not support the measure. We are convinced that these concerns are completely without merit, and furthermore, we're troubled by how these concerns are being heavily promoted with large amounts of out-of-state money by Planned Parenthood organizations, a group that has a vital interest in promoting unlimited abortion on demand and has absolutely no interest in end-of-life care or fertility treatment. Similar constitutional measures have been passed in both Missouri and Arkansas, and more than 20 years later in both states, fertility clinics continue to operate without a problem, and physicians continue to care for their patients throughout all stages of life without any interference from the government. Measure 1 will give clear guidance to our judges on how to interpret the laws passed by our legislators, and will stop outside interest groups from recruiting activist judges to overturn our common sense laws. As physicians, we believe such clear affirmation of the value of life embedded in our Constitution is good for North Dakota. Please join us and vote yes on Measure 1.